Hello and welcome to this Life Rooms chat. My name's Ben. I'm a learning facilitator at the Life Rooms. I'm absolutely delighted to be joined today by Laura, who's going to be talking about her experiences of managing money. And I'm also joined by Jeannette from MenCap. So this video is part of a series of videos on learning disabilities. And today we're talking about money and budgeting. So Jeannette, if you could introduce yourself first and your role.
Hi, I'm Jeannette McHugh and I work at MenCap Liverpool and Sefton. I'm the directions manager and my role really is to support people into employment, help people look towards getting to work, thinking about what they'd like to do for work and hopefully getting some people into paid employment. And
Laura, it's fantastic to have you in today, so thank you so much. And we've got some kind of questions really to ask you, which I think Jeannette is going to kick off with, to do with money and how you manage your money.
So, Laura, are you ready? Have you got any support helping you with your statements or doing your online banking or shopping?
Like very first time I didn't, but now I am, because it's like I've been asking for the support, and then we've been like every time I'm getting letters from the bank and then show them. So we know how much we are getting in, and then how much is coming out, or what bills I've got coming in and that.
That's good. So you're paying your bills as well?
Yeah.
And what kind of bills do you have to pay?
I've got like a phone bill, and I've got like council bills and that coming through my bank on direct debit and that. So.
And what about budgeting? Do you have to budget your money?
Yeah, sometimes, because if I get out a certain amount for 2 weeks or a week, it depends on when I get paid and that. For my benefit, it's a budget, so I know how much I can spend for that week. But sometimes it's started being annoying for me, because I have by a week or by the end of midweek, the week after, when I'm running out of money, I'm nearly running out of money, because sometimes budgeting's not good for me, because what I don't like doing budgeting. It's like more like I just spend whatever I want on that day.
And what happens to you if you run out of money? Say for the week you spend it too soon and you've overspent, you've run out. What happens then?
See, I'm like where I'm from. The have like a certain another money where we can lend, or I'll go and ask managers, can we lend money off them until, because if it's the week where I'm just coming out of, I get paid that week, on that Friday or something, I can ask if I can lend 50 quid or something just to last me for the...
That's good, isn't it? So that's like a safety net for you, so if you do overspend. And how does that make you feel?
Feels good when I can ask if I've got someone I can lend something, but it's bad if they say no, because then I can't go and do something, can't even go and do stuff.
Mm-hmm. But do you understand that you've spent your money and that's why you can't go and do something like the next day if you've run out or something?
Yeah, because sometimes, and then, but now I've been trying to separate a certain amount if I need to go.
And what about saving, Laura? Do you have any savings?
I've been trying to save up, but I'm struggling saving up, because with getting paid and then I've got just bills and that, it's struggling just to save. And I have tried to save up to go away somewhere or just doing stuff.
How would it feel if you weren't in control of your money? If somebody else was saying no to you or making decisions about what you could spend your money on? What would you think about that? Not
good, because it's a struggle for me, because I'm my own pointy myself, I can do, and I'm that independent where I can do whatever, but I still get a support when I'm in that old.
Yeah, but what about if they said, Laura, you've got a learning disability, you can't be in control of your own money?
I go, no, that's right, no, it's not right, because I know I've got learning disabilities, but it's still, I've got that vision where I can control my own money. Because even it's struggling, because if I've gone out and we forgot to get money off the staff or anything, then I know I've got money. Like even bank card, I've got money on the bank, so I've got money there then.
I think it's a common misconception, isn't it, that people with learning disabilities can't be independent with their money. You mentioned earlier about like online banking, Laura. Yeah. Is that something that you do all right yourself?
Yeah, sometimes, and then sometimes I need a little bit of help, so I know how much money I've got in the bank to spend for that until I get repaid again.
Yeah.
Because in case we run out of money in the house and then I need to go and get more money just to get out till we get repaid again. Then I know how much money in there, so if I get the bank and I go, oh, I've got no money, but why haven't I got no money? Then I can see why. Where is it? Because
you know what you've spent it on and where it's gone and everything else. You sound really, really confident with your money.
Yeah, I am.
That's brilliant.
Sounds a little bit like a budget plan. Is that right? What you're talking about with regards to how you sort of manage, what's coming in and what's going out?
Yeah.
And somebody supports you with that?
Yeah, it's easier, and then we know then what I'm doing for that week and how much I can spend, or if I need that extra money for taxis or we need bus fare for staff or anything. We've always got that money there for if we want to go and get something to eat for lunch or something out.
So you do sound really, really confident about handling your own money and being in charge of it all.
Yeah.
And you just need a little bit of support sometimes.
So if you had a message, Laura, for people watching, with regards to managing money and, these misconceptions perhaps that people with learning disabilities can't manage their money, what would you say to them?
It is good to ask for help when you need help. If you need help, someone's help you. Someone's always there, just even if you're in support of living, you can get support workers or your managers, but if you're still with family, you can ask your parents to help you.
Yeah, and it's okay, isn't it, to ask for help?
It is, yeah. And it's good that you can make your own choices and your own decisions about how you spend your money.
Yeah.
Jeannette, I suppose from the point of view of working for MenCap, have you got any advice to offer Laura or for the viewers as well with regards to managing money? Anything perhaps that we haven't covered?
Well, I just believe that people with learning disabilities can manage their own money. Like Laura said, I think it can be difficult to keep a check on it. It can be difficult to watch what comes in and what goes out. And obviously we all want to spend money. We've all got things that we like and there's all things that we want to buy. But we do have to budget. None of us want to get into debt and then be worried and panicking and always paying it back all the time. So it is important to kind of budget your money, but it's important to know where your money's coming from. It's important to know how much money you're getting. It's important to know what your money's for, because some money is to pay bills, some money might be for mobility because we need our own car and our petrol. Some of our money might be to pay our support staff. People get direct payments and individual budgets, and some people get ESA, and all these names can always be a bit confusing. But I think it's really important that people sit down with somebody and explain all of this information. And I think it's important that we empower people. When you're an adult or even a teenager, whatever sort of age, you want to have control over how you spend your money. You don't want somebody telling you what to spend it on or buying you things. You want to be able to make them choices. You want to be able to have them decisions. And And even keeping your money safe, Laura, you talked about going to the bank and your PIN and your security, and not kind of, we don't want to be sharing that with people that we don't know. But we've got to learn these things growing up. We've got to learn to look after our money, and we just want people with learning disabilities to have that power, have that control, and be making them choices in their lives.
Definitely, it very much sounds, Laura, like you're doing that yourself, you know, with support, but also independently, which is fantastic to hear.
Sounds like Laura's doing a fantastic job, and all I can say to Laura is keep up the good work, Laura. Do your budget plans, even if it is hard, and even if sometimes you do overspend. It's great to know that you've got that pot of money that you can dip into every now and again. But it does sound like you're doing a really good job, so well done you.
Okay, I just want to say thank you to both of you for coming on, and especially to you, Laura, because you know you've been sort of revealing a little bit of an insight into your personal life and how you manage money. And so I think it's a privilege for us to hear that, really. And Jeanette, thank you so much as well for offering your insight. So that's it from us. I just want to say thank you very much, and please check out our YouTube page for more videos. And as I say, this is one of 7 learning disability videos that we're producing. So thank you very much. See you soon.